Welcome back, everyone. It is day 3 of our Black Joy series here on Cityline. Today, we're joined by a proud son of North Preston, Nova Scotia, a singer-songwriter who draws inspiration from his hometown's deep history as one of Canada's largest and oldest Black communities to find his voice, making it easy for him to hit all the right notes when it comes to his Black joy. So please welcome Keontae Beals. So happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Now tell us how your community has shaped you and your work.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think that it's no secret that my community has definitely had its fair share of bad press and bad media. And in that and through that, it just kind of taught me to, you know, just be strong and to love and to have courage to keep going, you know, even when people don't necessarily agree or you know, they may get a bad perception of you. You know, you just got to keep going and show otherwise. And so it just kind of just taught me strength and the true meaning of love. I got to see what it takes to raise a child, which is a whole village, and I got to see that in person. So I'm super grateful. It's been a great impact on my whole career in life.
When you read about your history, you know, growing up in a big family with your cousins, it's such a beautiful story. And what would you love for people to know about your community that they do not know right now?
North Preston is definitely one of the places that is definitely will forever be in my heart. I mean, it's just a place full of love. You can literally show up at anybody's place. You know, if you need food, if you need a place to stay, you can definitely get all of those things there. So it's just a community built on strength and love, and you know, that's everything that's inside of me.
Well, your latest album, King, is deeply personal, it's emotional, and it's very much based on your experience as a Black man in today's society. So how do your experiences inform this album?
Just wanted to speak kind of from my experience with love and, you know, trials and tribulations, lust, and just, you know, being vulnerable and you know, allowing yourself to feel your emotions. And that's been something that I have been working towards in my life, you know, just kind of being able to be vulnerable and transparent so that I can help somebody else grow in the process.
How do you deal with folks that sort of bristle against showing that vulnerability?
In order to even get past situations in your life, you have to feel your feelings and then be able to move past. And that's something that's so important, and it's something that we as Black men sometimes don't or haven't had the chance to do, because we're always taught you got to be strong, you got to be tough, you got to keep going and moving. And we just carry that trauma the whole way through. And so it's definitely so important for us to feel those emotions so that we can properly move past them and go out there and win.
We are talking about Black joy this week, which makes me very happy, and I feel like we need this in light of all of the trauma that's been happening in our community. So how do you describe Black joy to the folks that may not really kind of grip the meaning?
Ooh, I think it's about loving everything that is about yourself as a Black person. Basically loving your Blackness, you know, loving the skin that you're in, kind of just loving, you know, the culture that you come from. And, you know, we have such a diverse culture within our culture in itself. And it's just about loving and embracing that difference and knowing that that's literally what makes you who you are. And so it's just about embracing all those things and learning to love yourself. And that's something that we all got to work on every single day. I'm
wondering how much you had to lean into your music to help you get through last year and this year, which is just a continuation.
I finished my whole album. I decided that I was going to produce the whole thing myself, so create the instrumentals and do that whole thing. And that was like a therapy session for myself, just kind of going through my life experience. And
I know what would bring pure joy to me and all of our viewers, and that would be if you could play us out to commercial. First, tell us what the song is called, and then you can take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. So the song that I'm going to play is called King, and it's from my album, King, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you, Keontae. Take it away.
Head up, keep strong, moving forward. No tears to cry till it's over. You got to be a grown man. I hope you can understand that. You can show emotion, baby. Your 10, trust me, world is crazy. You got too much for yourself and worry about no one else. And you got to stay on your grind, lay low and live your life. Find a wife, have a family. Anything else would be a tragedy. Go to church and make it work no matter how you feel. Disagree with what they say, well, it's just a deal. Remember to keep it real.